Greetings to the 2022 Hall of Fame Selection Committee. My name is Prisca. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm currently in my last semester of grad school studying educational leadership with a concentration in higher education. Yay! Honestly, I struggled with what I wanted to say to you all, but I figured I'd just stick to my truth. And my truth is that I am a Black woman at a predominantly white institution. It's a truth that I really struggled with when I transferred into FGCU almost 4 years ago. And it's a truth that I can honestly say that I embody today. So as a grad student, I spent my years just really trying to make sure that I can create inclusive and safe environments for others the same way that I was able to find a place to call home here on this campus, MLD, and various other places. Within my time here as a grad student, I served as a graduate assistant for the Multicultural and Leadership Development Center. I can say that I was a team player because for most of my time here, I didn't have a direct supervisor, but I still felt like there was a need and I wanted to be able to fulfill it. So I was able to step into a coordinator role to create a lot of programming for this campus. Some of the things that I wanted to highlight that I am super proud of is to see that Melanin Week, which is an event that we created almost 4 years ago, continuing its legacy and being able to help the Black Student Alliance be able to fulfill it still today. Another thing I'm proud of is creating our first ever program for Haitian Flag Day. So Haitian students on this campus can feel super proud. I'm Haitian myself, and it's something that I've wanted to see and I was able to put in on this campus as something that I hope will continue. So we know that we have a lot of AAPI students on this campus, but we hardly see them because we didn't have any events or experiences for them. So this year we were able to bring it back with working with AAPI identifying staff and faculty, and I not only got to plan and execute, but I also got to learn about the culture, which I feel is super important. For Pride Week, I was able to assist the committee in creating a week of events to celebrate our students who identify within the LGBTQ+ community. For Black History Month, I was able to put on programs to not only celebrate, but also educate our campus on what it means to be a Black student. As FGCU prepares to be a Hispanic serving institution, I'm very proud to say that for Hispanic Heritage Month this academic year, I was able to create a committee of Hispanic identifying students to not only put on Noche de Culture, but to bring back the Latinx Gala. It's important for us to understand the experiences of these students so that we can make sure that this campus is equitable. As a university ambassador, I was able to uphold FGCU in the highest regard by participating and assisting donors, by attending basketball games, fundraising events, and just being able to speak to them about my experience here at FGCU and the change that I want to bring to our community. I know that there's so much that I could bring to our community. Why? Because I've already been doing it. I find full pride and joy in assisting the youth in our community, and I do this by serving on the board for the Bonita Springs Wildcats, which is a nonprofit organization that provides affordable soccer to low-income families, predominantly Hispanic families, and once again, I get to learn about people who are completely different than me, but have a love that I share. I've also been able to volunteer with Youth Haven, which is a shelter for abused and neglected children. Children hold a really dear place in my heart, the same way that I was able to advise and mentor students on this campus, I have also been able to do in our community. You see, it's not just what I've done, but who I do it for. I do it for all future Eagles coming in who look like me, who experience the world like me, and looking for a home just like I once was. I do it for all of them, and also my 2 younger brothers who will soon become future Eagles.